Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Vechain once again. Thank you for your support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. Thanks for your support across the board. The Telegram, the Patreon, the Insta, the Twitter, the job lot. I am quite involved with Twitter at the moment, and I am bantering back and forth with people on there. And I know the regulars are, and I really appreciate your support. Okay, thank you very much for all the positive feedback that we get across these videos and the entire CoinsKid ecosystem, which is evolving. I do have a team of technical analysts, not just myself, in the Patreon that are providing round the clock technical analysis. There is a Discord channel as well. So yeah, it's just an evolving space basically, and it's good, it's great. So right now, I think if you refer back to when I anticipated this drawback here, I did say to you potentially, you could come down to this particular level in the RSI where you would see a bounce, and this would be your low in the correction, and this is where you would get the start of the formation of the wave 5. It wouldn't be easy, it's going to be a bumpy road, and hopefully right now, like I've shown you in yesterday's video, we've got the ABC correction out the window here for I'm going to say Cardano then. I've banged out loads of videos today if you want to check them out in the channel. But yeah, Vechain basically. I'm super bullish on Vechain. I see a lot of upside here for Vechain because I don't need to tell you how much of a great project this is. Okay, we've gone through this wave 4 correction, which has been awful. We've had these 7 waves down. You've got this ABC correction that's printing right here as well. We're holding support at 55. We are under the 20 at the moment on the weekly, so you do need to see us get back above that. You might run into a level of resistance and fall back to key levels of support, but we're making progress. Okay, we're starting to paint all these beautiful signals, and the momentum is beginning to shift, isn't it, here for crypto and especially Vechain. So we did anticipate rolling over. I think up here when he started to roll over, I says potentially wait till we get down here at this particular trend line, because you can see this is where we form the bottom of wave 2. We start to pick up and form the third wave just there. We've got this wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and I'm anticipating a wave 5 further extension up here to these price predictions. Now this prediction here, I'm going to go through this again. Obviously this was a $1.50 was the prediction based off the length of the I think it was wave 1 from the low. So that is that particular wave just there that we go through the similar sort of wave 1 high. And this particular prediction just there is based off Fibonacci. Okay, so I'll run you through this again. So based off this low here, and we're starting to form a new impulsive wave up just here. This is potentially where you could see the next wave coming up to the 1618 extension, Fibonacci retracement extension just there of the 1618 up there at almost 80 cents, roughly around that sort of area. Okay, so that would be great, that wave 5 up there, because from here right now, if you was to go on to that, you will be looking at a 700, well, almost an 800% upside for Vechain right here. And if we was to go on to our wave 5 high anticipation, which would potentially be the 2.72 Fibonacci extension right there, you could potentially be looking at 1,553% upside from this moment right here for Vechain. But just for clarification, you are not completely out the woods yet. You have got key levels of resistance to start and come up against the Vechain here, but you are making progress. Technically, it looks good. The stock RSI, like I've shown you before, where are we? Sorry, the stock RSI down here. We did say that this is always indicative of a bottom as well, and you can see we're sort of starting to pick up momentum down here, create this bullish cross as well, which is good. Look, you've got the bullish cross just down there, and you can see that wave 3 high, and you've gone through this heinous wave 4 pullback right there for Vechain before starting this wave 5. So if it is this confirmation down here, you're in the floor at the stock RSI, which is always indicative of a low, high, overbought, oversold, in a floor. Can you get any lower effectively? That's what I'm trying to say. But of course you can, you're fully aware you can enter a bear market. But what we do need to see for Vechain, as I reminded you so many times, is we do need to come up and break key levels of resistance. Now the key levels of resistance that you do need to see broken for Vechain primarily is this one at 0.12792644. Okay, and then most importantly, if we can get through the golden ratio right here, that is a massive tick to the potential of the reversal wave and a continuation of the trend and that appreciation to these Fibonacci extension predictions up here. Okay, and obviously the wave 5, the overextension, potentially 2.272 Fibonacci extension in this bull run for Vechain. So yeah, that's basically a little bit of an update for you today on Vechain. So far so good, we're looking relatively bullish. You may enter a level of consolidation here, where you start to build up a little bit more momentum. Because what we'll do, we'll look at some different time frames for Vechain right now and see what's going on. Okay, So on the daily time frame here, you can see we're running into the resistance of this WW bottom right here that we anticipated. I think yesterday I said to you we do need to see a bit of a push and get above the 55. I think yesterday we was below it. I can't remember if it's this video or what, but I think we were below it at some point. And you can see we're closing above this right now. So this is really good for Vechain. You are under the level of resistance right now, this WW bottom. And if you do start to see this broken on the daily time frame and back tests of support, this is where you're looking at a beautiful upside to this particular level here, which is the breakout target for Vechain, which is up to this. I'll drop it in for you right now. So just there, this is where you can see the appreciation. Again, if you see the break of resistance and the back test and hold of support, this is where you can see a further upside for Vechain around about 33%. So do anticipate that this particular level of support does need to hold. We do need to hold the 55 on the daily, because you can see what it's doing, right? If you do hold the 55, this is going to creep up and this is going to make you force here. It's going to force some kind of decision here for Vechain. Whether you break this level of resistance, holding back tests of support, or you lose the 55 and come back down to retest the 20. This is a possible play, because you are getting a little bit overextended, to be honest with you, on this RSI. You're beginning to get up there a little bit overbought. So if you was to have a bit of a roll over here and come back to 20, I want to reassure you it's absolutely perfectly healthy and it's great for continuation, because if you can do that, you build up more momentum. Because look, the RSI comes back down to a medium level, more momentum to come back up and break this level of resistance and continue with this trend and break out here. So, you know, if you do get fortunate enough to come back and potentially roll off this 20, do anticipate, put some cheeky bids in down there, because this is where you can see the beautiful bounce and the continuation of this bull run for Vechain right here. But it's so close, so close. Keep an eye on these levels, okay? Everything is bullish. Take care, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow with an update on Vechain, but so far so good. We're breaking out. We're bouncing off some bottom levels right there, and hopefully we can get a continuation now. Take care, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.